Luke 11 begins this way. One day, Jesus was praying in a certain place. When he finished, one of the disciples said to him, "Lord, teach us to pray, just as John taught his disciples." This might sound like a weird thing. How do you pray? Jesus, teach us. But all sorts of religions have all sorts of different rules for that, right? When you pray, you have to face a certain direction. When you pray, you have to pray at certain times during the day. When you pray, you have certain words you need to use. When you pray, you have to repeat the same prayer over and over and over and over and over again. And so Jesus says, well, this is how you're going to pray. Jesus shows such love that he doesn't leave us in the dark to try and figure it out. He says, this is what you're going to do. And he gives us a great example prayer called the Lord's Prayer. We're going to be covering that. And he tells us some other things about prayer. There's a couple things that I want to lay out here at the beginning. First off, Jesus did not say, only use the Lord's Prayer. I have heard a great description that the Lord's Prayer is like buying a Hallmark card. It is beautiful and it is good, and someone else made it and you know it is good. Using your own words for prayer is like doing a homemade card. It is beautiful and it is homemade. Both are good. They're different. They're good. The other thing I want to say here at the beginning is to remember that when Jesus talks about prayer, he's talking about us talking to God. He is not talking about God speaking to us. God doesn't speak to us through prayer. He doesn't strengthen our faith through prayer. Prayer is us speaking to him. If you want to hear what God says, read the Bible. If you want to hear what God says out loud, read the Bible out loud. Prayer is you talking to God. Scripture is God talking to you.